Ultimate Frisbee originated in 1968 when Joel Silver introduced his idea of Ultimate Frisbee to the Columbia High School Student Council in Maplewood, New Jersey, USA. The next year, the first game was played between two groups of students. They used a Whammo Master Disc. Ultimate Frisbee is a non-contact, self-refereed team sport played with a flying disc, or frisbee. Two teams of 7 players compete on a playing field about the same length as a football field, but narrower. At each end of the playing field there is an end zone. Each team defends one end zone. They score a goal if one of their players catches the disc in the opposite end zone. The player with the disc is called the thrower. The thrower may not run with the disc. Instead, they move the disc by passing to teammates in any direction. The defensive team gets possession of the disc if an offensive team's throw is not caught by a player of the same team. Then, the defensive team becomes the offensive team and can try to score in the opposite end zone. Spirit of the game. Ultimate Frisbee relies upon a spirit of the game that places the responsibility for fair play on every player. There are no referees. The players are solely responsible for following and enforcing the rules, even at World Championship. Competitive play is encouraged, but never at the expense of respect between players, adherence to the rules, and the basic joy of play. There are several basic rules. There's the 10-second rule, turnovers, fouls, violations, calling, scoring, substituting, which we'll be going into detail about now. First one, the field. The field is usually a rectangular shape with end zones at each end. A regulation field is 70 yards by 40 yards, with end zones 25 yards deep. To initiate play, each point begins with both teams lining up on the front of their respective end zone line. The defense throws, or pulls, the disc to the offense. A regulation game has 7 players per team. Scoring. It's 1 point for every score that goes in the defense's end zone. Movement of the disc. The disc can go in any direction by completing a pass to a teammate. You cannot run with the disc. The thrower has 10 seconds to throw the disc. The defender or the marker guarding the thrower counts out the stall count. When a pass is not completed, if it's dropped or intercepted or out of bounds, the defense immediately gets possession of the disc. Players not in the game may replace players in the game after a score or an injury timeout. No physical contact is allowed, no picks, no screens. Foul occurs when contact is made. When a player initiates contact on another player, a foul occurs. Players are responsible for their own foul and line calls, and they resolve their own disputes. Since Ultimate Frisbee stresses sportsmanship and fair play, competitive play is encouraged, but never at the expense of respect between players.
What the fuck?